Yo, what up? We back right here, Nick Man TV. We back again with another edition. And hey, spring football right around the corner. Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. We on deck again. And we on the clock. But why? The GMs around the NFL talking about Shedeur. We'll get back into it, Nick Man TV. Don't touch that dial. Yo, what it do? What it do? As y'all can see, the black and gold Colorado Buffalo, Coach Prime. Man, look, spring game about to be coming up soon. My boys out there getting their work in Colorado and Boulder. So we just been in it. Well, we always in the news. You can't pick up no college football news without hearing something about Coach Prime. So, but what's been going on with y'all out there? We back, you know what I'm saying? What's been going on? Thank you guys for all the comments and the likes and the views, and subscribe to the channel still though. But this segment part right here, but this segment part is about the Colorado Buffalo. I've been rooting for Coach Prime since he got, to Colorado and back down there in Jackson State. So as you can see in the background, you see the stadium, Folsom Field, where the Buffalo's gonna be taking their spring game in late April. But since we already here, y'all, we'll go ahead and talk about it. Why the GMs out here hating on Shedeur? What Shedeur do? They saying that he too arrogant. He got a brash demeanor. But what does that have to do with football? The kid out there, he's probably one of the best quarterbacks, if the top quarterback in NCAA or even in this draft class. You know what I'm saying? So they just he went to the combine. He been out there supporting Jimmy, LeJounte, Travis, and they all been at the combine enjoying themselves. And as you can see how he dressed right now, some of the people, they probably got something to say about the backwards hat and the hoodie, just looking like he coming off the street somewhere. You know what I mean? So, but I think he did that on purpose to say, hey man, y'all take me. This is who I am. Y'all take me how I am. So, but as he talking to the media people, they getting a peek at his his whole demeanor, his character. Like he said in one part of a video, he was like, I'm here in the flesh, so you can talk to me, and then judge off your own interaction with him and stuff. It ain't just about just judging me off the clicks, and so his whole time at the combine been pretty great until some anonymous GM come out and says, hey, Shedeur walking around like he's too much, he's too arrogant, got the big head for quarterback to be a player. He already feel like he's rich, he's above everybody. You know what I mean? But I think they probably just mad, that he's not gonna throw at the combine. Not even do the 40 at the combine, but he's there and supporting things like that. But just him being there, they talking to him and things. So what's up with all the hate though, man? It's always something about this kid, no matter what. But I'm glad he is who he are. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that the people be saying about him in the media, it don't really affect him and things like that. He don't really hold on to, he don't always just clap back, got something trying to defend himself. So I'm glad he's like that, and who do I want to see him go to in the NFL? I don't want him going to the Giants. I want somewhere that he can go in and the right situation, not just the top pick 1, 2, and 3 and things. I prefer him to go to the Raiders, especially with Pete Carroll over there. So and I think that'd probably be a good situation for him. And over the Giants, I think the Raiders might trade up if they smart. They they'll get it together. But I like to see Shedeur in that black and silver with the Raiders out there in Vegas. That'll probably be, to me, a more comfortable spot for him. Where he can just do him. But of course, he's gonna always be in he's gonna always be in the headlines, or he's gonna be a subject of, to in ESPN, ESPN or Fox. They're gonna cover him no matter where he goes. But shout out to Shedeur and Coach Prime. But speaking of the quarterback, let's get into our new season, 2025 season coming up, and Colorado Buffaloes, man, we got a good schedule coming in, So we're gonna bring that on stage. As you can see right here, we got 2025 schedule. But Georgia Tech was they came out the season jumping last year. I think they upset who that was. Who was that Georgia Tech upset? They upset somebody big time last year in the start of the season. And they were rolling the whole year. But this is the Colorado football, schedule. So me as a fan, this is my way too early pick. This is my way too early pick. This is not my final, but of course I would like for them to go 12-0, win all of these games. But I'm gonna point out some of them games that's gonna be kind of difficult for them, And but let's get on into it. All right, so look, last year, Georgia Tech, they finished 7-6 last year. But they was like I said, it was a hard fighting team. The Yellow Jackets out there. They I forgot who the head coach is, but either or, some of the games I did watch, man, they're a tough outing. So, but they coming into Boulder. We ain't going across seas to face them. 7-6 last year. Man, I'm gonna go on with Colorado. I'm going with Colorado on this one. We're gonna open up the game. We're gonna open up the season at home up against Georgia Tech. So the next game, we got Delaware. Delaware was 9-2 in they league or they conference or whatever. 9-2. That's a good man. Just like North Dakota State, they heavy in they conference. So I don't think it's gonna be a easy match, but I think it's gonna be a good fight. Something to get the Colorado Buffaloes, get up on their feet. Same way as Georgia Tech, they're gonna be up on their feet playing both of these teams. But the Delaware game should be a little easier. So I'm gonna go with Colorado winning that one also. Next we got Houston Cougars. 4-8 last year. 4-8, and they moved to the Big 12 also. So they're gonna be looking to get back in the jump. I think I gotta do a little bit more research on it, see what they bringing in, see what they losing. But I'm looking for Colorado, man. Step up to the plate once again. This is gonna be the new Buffs, the 2025 Buffs. So I'm looking for them boys to get up and be prepared and be ready for the play this team. Now this won't be a conference. It's a conference game, but it won't be counted as a conference game. You know what I'm saying? But I take Colorado again going into Houston, to win this game also. And then, we got Wyoming. Wyoming was 3-8 last year. Same as Delaware, I think they are a little bit above the competition level for Colorado. So I'm going with Colorado also, So they're starting off 4-0. We 4-0 right now. Coach Prime looking good right now. So then the next game, we got BYU coming in. BYU was heavy last year in the Big 12, and they was 11-2. Not to mention that they almost they supposed to went to the I think they did went to the Big 12 championship, but we'll get to that. But BYU 11-2 last year, one of the strong suits of the Big 12 last year. So and then not to mention they whooped Colorado in the bowl game, just a couple months ago. Come on, man, this is our get back. We got to get back on that, Coach Prime. You got to get back with that, because man, we definitely should be getting beat like that. But you know what I'm saying. So, but they're gonna be a good game. BYU coming to town. Then next we got TCU. TCU be looking for revenge on us the first time we went over there to Colorado. The first game of after them coming off that they made it to the national championship game, and they ended up losing to Georgia, I think. But TCU that next year, Colorado went down there to Texas, and Coach Prime showed out. Dylan Edwards had 4 touchdowns, and that was a good game going back and forth. But well, it was a great game. But TCU gonna be looking for the payback. But man, oh my bad, I didn't even give you the. I think BYU might gonna upset us again though, y'all. So we'll be 4-1 going into TCU. TCU back down there in Texas again, man. Yeah, we taking that one too, dog. 5-1, Coach Prime and the Buffs. Then we got Iowa State. Iowa State was 11-3. They was one of the top teams too. But do I believe in Iowa State like that? For us to do I believe they can make another run like that, like they did last year, 11-3? I don't really believe in Iowa State like that. So I'm going with the Colorado Buffalo, man. Right now we 5-1. Right now we only lost 1 game. So let's go back down to Utah. Utah, they're gonna be on. We're going to Utah. We're going to Utah this time. So going to Utah. We beat them last year at home. So I think it's another chance of us beating them again. And yeah, I got Colorado beating them. So far right now we lost to BYU in the conference game. So right now we 3-1, 3-1 conference game, but 7-1 out of the whole college football. You know what I'm saying? So next game we got Arizona. We beat Arizona last year. Arizona should be back next year with a better team than the 4-8 team that they had. So even with them being 4-8 last year, I think they'll be a pretty decent team. Probably middle of the pack next year in the Big 12. But I got Colorado beating them also. So right now we 8-1. 8-1. So now we got West Virginia. And I think we'll be going to West Virginia also. So West Virginia was 6-7 last year. It's gonna be a tough environment for the Colorado Buffalo to go up in there. It's probably gonna be cold, snow on the ground. Gonna be really tough for us to get out there. That's why we gotta have that good run game out there. You know what I mean? But I give you more updates on that when I check it out, because it depends on who the line gonna be. But us going to West Virginia 6-7, they're gonna be up to play. Coach Prime, they're gonna do it again. They're gonna go ahead and win that one also. You know what I mean? So next game we got Arizona State. Arizona State last year won the Big 12. We beat them the year before last year when Coach Prime first got there. But it's a different ball game now. But I think they have some of their players too. But when we get back to that one also. But this is my early prediction of the of the schedule. You know, Coach Prime, we're gonna win that game also too, Arizona State. But it's gonna be a tough one though. You know what I mean? And also we got Kansas State. We owe Kansas State from last year. Do I believe they can get that one, man? Of course I'm gonna say yeah, I believe we can get that one. I think we can go 11-1 through this whole Big 12. You know what I mean? But it ain't up to me. It ain't up to Coach Prime. You know what I mean? It's really up to our guys, man. They the ones got to perform out there. They the ones got to get out there and do it. You know what I mean? And who it really come down to is 1 and 1A, or 1A and 1B. Still the same. We need one of these fellas here to jump off the screen for us and hold us down. You know what I mean? And I like either one of them. You know what I mean? So Caden Salters and Juju Lewis. You see Juju Lewis, the true freshman, the 4-star. They said 5-star, and also there was a tip that he played with a broken hand in his final high school game. And you know what I'm saying? So, when he get healthy, I think this kid he's gonna be a surprise. Well, I ain't gonna say surprise, but I think he might be something even more special though. Just jumping being a true freshman. But Salters is K Salters, he the man though right now. And he been through college already. He's already college prepared and things. So I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them. But like I said, it ain't up to my prediction. It's just up to who gonna get that number one QB1? Who gonna be QB1? And bring it up there. Who gonna be QB1, man? I seen some footage from Well Off Media. Shout out to them guys, man. I like the I think they were doing mat drills this week. So I got a couple of footage and things like that since we talking about how the team and stuff looking. I'm liking how they look, and then I seen this one drill when they had them guys moving together as a unit, doing the same drill or doing the same movement or whatever. You know what I mean? So here we go right here. And I want to point out some things that I seen from our freshmen. Yeah, these like the big boys here. These the big boys. Yeah, the O-line all moving as a sequence. Look like synchronized swimmers. Yeah, dog. They even got Coach Gunner out there hype. I see you out there, Gunner. Go our strength coach right there. That's who it is. They're like the DBs and such. Not DBs and but probably wide receiver corps. Cash Cleveland, what up, Cash? Cash Money. It's the receiving corps here. Yeah. They're like the receiving corps. Yeah, there we go. I wish I could slow it down a little bit, but check out Juju back here. Right here in the back. We got Salters and the other quarterback is up front. And we got who else in that back? Somebody else in that back with him. I think that's Ponder. That's Ponder back there. But man, watch how swift Juju be looking coming up in his drill. Watch how swift Juju look. Well, let's to it. Come on, Tom. Yeah. Come on, cameraman. Get on Juju. Look how Juju move. Let's see now. Look how swift he's still intact. He's still intact, man. That little kid, dude gonna ball. I like Juju. Come on, Juju. Look how he moving. In sync. Every move. Man, don't sleep on Juju. Don't sleep on Juju, because he can be QB1 also now. I watched this whole video, man. I got a good feel about just watching them, how everybody laughing and having a great time out there. So I know this season's gonna be special though, man. You know what I mean? And these guys, getting together, but coming together as a team quickly. Only part I didn't like about this is when Coach Prime.
Last in the conference. Last in the conference in penalties, right? So that means no discipline, right? When you last in the conference, that means no discipline, right?
That's right.
Out here with Band-Aids over his ears. What that mean? That means I'm gonna wear my earrings.
And now, see, that's the only part I didn't like. Everything through the video was going great. They had an amazing day, man. I ain't show y'all all the whole video and all, but the day was going great. Everybody was doing their job, were right on point. I didn't see hardly no coaches really getting on them, but they were just yelling though, just to keep them on moving. But at the end right here, this is the only problem. Like, oh man, it had to be somebody. But Coach Prime did call him out on it. Coach Prime did let him know, hey, one more time, you'll be on the first thing smoking out of here. You know what I mean? But fellas, hey, we can't have these, fellas. We can't have that. All right, we can't have that. We can't have these mess ups like that. That's like, hey, he had just said it, man. Something about the little penalties. Like any little thing can make you can make a penalty happen, and they can cost you the game. So even this the little detail about the earrings, the Band-Aid on it, man. What you thought the Band-Aid gonna hide? Look, come on, dog. Band-Aid stick out way more than an earring on your ear. But that's all I got for today, man. This Nick Man TV, man, dog, and I'm out. Colorado Buffaloes. We're gonna do the thing in the Big 12, 11-1. BYU, we'll meet y'all again in the Big 12 championship, Other than that, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe for sure. This Nick Madden, I'm out of here. Peace.